Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. Now, I've just been having a discussion with Daggerwin about what we should do with our flour, because the mill is currently processing the oat flour and stuff from that harvest we did last episode, and rather than having all the pallets spawning over there as flour and just having to move them all and sell them manually, what we could do is buy the bakery and have it distributing straight to the bakery, so that will reduce the amount of pallets we've got to keep handling, because it isn't the easiest place down there to move and load pallets. It's a bit tight. So yeah, I think Daggerwin is going to go and buy the bakery now. Oh, we need to unfold first, and I'm going to harvest this field. There you go, he's just bought it. £50,000 it cost us, which is actually quite reasonable for the bakery. It's actually really cheap, because yeah, other productions, as we know, the spinnery for example, 180,000, so yeah, 50,000 for the bakery is an absolute bargain compared. So yeah, Daggerwin just bought that, and that means that all the pallets, apart from the ones that have already spawned, all the other pallets that are in the mill will distribute straight to the bakery, and we'll have to move them over there, which is quite a good time saver. There are about 4 over there though at the mill now which have already spawned, so they will have to be manually taken to the bakery. Right, okay, so I'm going to get on with harvesting this sorghum crop. This will be used for chicken feed, because we do still need to, although we've got the mill, we do need to still make chicken feed for the eggs. So yeah, that'll probably go into the storage silo for egg production. I'll get on with harvesting this field now, and I'll come back to you when it's done. There we go, so I've just got the sorghum crop all harvested there, and that's going to go into storage for the chickens. Currently in storage for the chickens we've only got 20,000 litres, so yeah, we do need a bit more for them I think to get them through the winter, because that's all we've got. But yeah, this is an additional, what is it, 14,000 litres from that field, so yeah, that should be enough I think. That'll be 34,000 litres roughly in total. I think that'll be enough to get them through the winter, hopefully. And then next year we'll have to grow some more, something else to feed to the chickens as well. What I'm going to do quickly before we do anything else is go and repair and refuel this combine, because I want to make sure it's fully repaired for doing the next field, which will be the sunflowers, which is not ready yet, but that will be ready fairly soon, well towards the end of the summer or autumn time. I would imagine around about October probably, actually, sunflowers, maybe even November. It depends how early they were put in. I can't remember what month they were put in, but anyway, they're not ready today, so that's the important thing. Do we have, I think we do have a corn header. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have a corn header for this combine, so that's fine. We don't need to buy anything else to harvest them. I'm just going to go and repair this one though. This is probably the last field we've done with the normal header, so that will be put away for the winter, unless we do a contract. I don't know whether there are any contracts. Daggerwin might think I am going to do a contract. I'm not actually planning on doing, but I might do one if there is one, but not if it's too far away. No, the main priority is to go and get this combine refueled and repaired. But I will check what contracts are available today, just in case there is something good, but I doubt we'll be doing one. Not sure, we'll have a think, but it depends what there is. Well, I'll look when it's refueling. I think that's the best thing. It might take a few seconds to refuel. It's quite a big tank on this, I think. There we go, so that's refueling, and let's check contracts. Harvesting. Okay, what have we got? Oh, there are a few. It's field 16, sorghum, and canola. That's field 71. That's quite a long way away, I suppose. Although from where I am actually at the moment, it's not too far. And not that. So yeah, field. Which one was it? Field 16 is probably the best one. We might do that because that isn't too far away from here. It's another sorghum field as well. Wasn't what I was planning on doing, but I think we might do that just because that'll boost our sorghum for the chickens over the winter, and obviously brings us in just over £4,000 as well, 4,500. So we might accept that, I think. Right, so yeah, next we need to repair it, and then we'll head off and go and do that contract then. That was a bit of a fail. The front loader is still here. I might have to just push that out of the way. We will probably get another tractor to put that on at some point, but just not at the moment, obviously, because we can't afford it. When the money's available, we might, but we would like to upgrade the sawmill as well, and maybe also get a new bigger sheep enclosure as well. So yeah, the thing I mentioned the other day, I think most of you seem to think it was quite a good idea, which was to replace our current sheep pen, which is, I know it's fairly new, but we were thinking about replacing that with a sawmill, the £150,000 sawmill, and then putting the sheep in the field that I've just harvested, the sorghum field, because that way we'll get more sheep, which means more wool, and it makes more use of our very expensive spinnery that we built, and also that means we also get the big sawmill, which will process a lot more wood a lot quicker. And obviously, as we know, wood is worth, or processed wood anyway, is worth an absolute fortune on this game. So that would be quite profitable, I think, to do that. And I think most of the comments I got about that when I suggested it was quite positive, so that was good. So I think it will be something we might aim to do at some point, probably when we've sold the wood chip bales, because that will bring in some good money. Until we sell them, we're going to be a bit low on the money, I think. We need to sell something like that to be able to make the money, to be able to obviously afford to do all that work. It's going to cost us quite a lot of money. It'd be several £100,000, I think, in total to do it. So yeah, that'll be something probably later in the year, or January time probably. But it would be good to do that, I think. Okay, so we're almost at field 16 now, so I'll go back onto time lapse, get that done, and come back to you when we've completed the contract. Right, so we've just got that contract finished, or more or less finished anyway. We've done the field. I've just got to finish it by emptying the trailer into the sell point, and that'll be then complete. So that went quite well. I think Daggerwin brought the trailer over, and then I think he's gone to do some more cultivating. He's cultivated fields 7 and 8 I think now, so they'll be ready for planting. We'll just get this tipping. We probably should plant some more canola actually while we can, because canola is always a good crop. It goes into the mill. There we go, so that's that tipped out. We've got £600 there. I'm going to tip the rest into our own silo though, and we'll collect the money. There we go, £4,000 to £600 for that. That's pretty good. Which brings us up to 12,000 now in the bank, so that's excellent. I'll spin around here and go back to the yard with this. We'll tip it into the farm silo, and then take the combine back to the yard as well. And then potentially we'll do some planting if Daggerwin hasn't already started it. I'm not sure what Daggerwin's plans are at the moment, other than doing the bakery, which we need to go and actually have a look at. We haven't been to see the bakery yet, but that is now ours. So we can process the flour that we're making into bread, which will be excellent. It will increase the value of the flour even more. So well worth investment, I think, for 50,000. We'll still take a bit of time to pay it back, but I think really that is going to be quite profitable, I think, overall. So I'm pleased that we've done that. It was something we were going to do earlier on, but it's just we were saving the money for the spinnery, I think it was at the time. But now that's all sorted out. Yeah, the bakery was the next thing we were going to get. And then, as I was saying earlier, the next thing after that, at least the next big thing that we're currently planning, is the bigger sawmill and bigger sheep enclosure. But that will be, like I said, not today. That will be in a few episodes' time, I think. Probably when we've sold the wood chip bales. Okay, so I'm going to head on back to the yard, get this tipped, and then bring the combine back. Okay, so as you saw there, Daggerwin actually brought the combine back. I just noticed he was on it just as I finished doing my little talking section there. So the time lapse I just saw on the mini map, he was driving back in the combine. So yeah, we didn't do that, but that's good. That saves us a job, and that means we can now get on with our canola planting. So we've only got one planter here, so Daggerwin can't help with this. He did say it's a shame we haven't got a roller, and yeah, I 100% agree with that. It would be nice to have a roller, because then we could further increase our yields. But at the moment we can't afford one, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to plant as we are without the roller for now, but eventually we might get one. But yeah, all expenses, so it's hard to save up enough money to afford these expensive things. The plan, I think, certainly to do this field as canola. We've got 3 empty fields at the moment, plus the one we just did, but I think field 5 we're going to try and turn into a sheep enclosure, I think, at the moment. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's going to be the plan. So we probably won't be planting that one, at least not before the spring. We'll see how the winter goes. But yeah, these 3, the bigger ones, all need to be planted. I think those 2 were canola last year though, so we probably shouldn't do a double canola, but field 7 wasn't. That was oats, so this is the obvious one to do with canola this year. Would have been nice to have a second canola field. I don't think we're going to have a chance to do that. There isn't really another option apart from obviously field 5, which yeah, we don't really want to be planting, I don't think, at the moment. So we might just have the one canola field next year, which is not ideal. It'd be nice to have 2, but one's better than none, because canola oil is obviously quite profitable, so the more canola we have the better. But we'll see how it goes. We might do another second canola in one of these 2. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I'll get on with this now as a time lapse. Okay, so as you can see, Daggerwin has just bought a cedar attachment for one of his flexi things. He's going to be planting that with grass, that field. So that is the one we harvested at the start of the episode. That's going to become a grass field, but I think we will still put the sheep on there. So that's what I've suggested we do. And then hopefully, if I remember to do it, if I'm the one that places it, we won't place it with meadow grass, because then we can just use the grass that's already there, which apparently is better than just doing the standard meadow grass with the sheep enclosure. Anyway, I'm done with that one. I'm not sure. Should we do a second field of canola? I don't know, because I know these two were both canola last year as well, I think. But it would be nice to have more canola. It's a shame we don't have a roller, because we could have rolled that, but I can't afford that at the moment. So we could either do a contract or plant another field with canola. There is a cultivating contract. Done a few there, haven't we? What else can we do? Do a hoeing contract. We might do a hoeing contract, I think, although they're miles away, aren't they? I don't know what to do for the best, really. I do think probably more canola is worth it, because canola oil is quite expensive when we sell it. I think we'll be selling it fairly soon as well, actually. It'll be, was it October or November that we sell canola oil? Let's check how the progress is going on the grain mill for the oil, canola oil. Oh, there's loads in there. So yeah, that'll be sold in, I think it's November. Let's have a look at canola oil. Where are we? Oh, I've gone past it, I think. Yeah, November. So yeah, that's going to be really good when we sell that. And we've also got the sunflowers as well. So, should we do a second canola field? I think we probably should do. I know it's the only thing that's putting me off is the fact that it's a second canola, and which you wouldn't do in the real world, which is, you know, for realism's sake. You know, it doesn't seem quite right. Oh dear, it's deeper than I thought. But there's not a lot else I can really do at the moment that would actually be worthwhile, other than just contracts, and contracts are a bit boring to keep doing all the time. So at least we could get the canola all planted, 2 fields again. At least it's not the same 2 fields, that would be one good thing. It's not the exact same 2 fields, we've got this one and the field 7 rather than field 8 this time. Okay, so I'll get on with doing this one then, planting this one with canola, I think. So we just finished doing the 2 canola fields, planting them now, and I've just gone and got the telehandler because I've noticed there are a couple of pallets of wool that need to be moved. So that will probably be the last job today, apart from we need to go and look at our bakery, which I said we were going to do and still haven't done it. So I will be showing you that before we finish, although you might have seen it already on Daggerwin's video, if you've watched his video first. But yeah, I think it will be a good thing to move this sheep enclosure to this side and not have the spawn point on the track. I think it would be beneficial for everyone. So I'll pick these 2 up and just take them around to the spinnery I'll get them processing into fabric. There should be quite a bit more fabric next spring than there was this year, that's for sure. We didn't do too bad out of it, but yeah, we'll do a lot better next year, that's for sure, with all this that we're going to be producing. Especially if we get a bigger sheep enclosure and get more sheep, that'll be really good. Right, so I'll just drop these off over here. Oh, we've got a pallet there already, fabric pallet. Hoping to have quite a few more though by next year. Let's see if we can get this one to go. That one doesn't seem to want to disappear. No, it's not falling. Oh, nearly. I think it might be. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay. Right, so let's just head up and have a look at this bakery then. Oh, and that bucket needs to be moved. I know a lot of you have been mentioning moving this bucket. I did not put it here, Daggerwin put it here. But I'm just going to move it out of the way because it is in everybody's way at the moment. So if it goes there, it's not going to be anyone's way. Hopefully, that should be good. Right, Daggerwin's just finished. So yeah, he did the grass planting, grass drilling on that grass, or on the what was the sorghum field, which will be the sheep field probably. And the bakery is, well, actually I probably don't need to take the telehandler out there. I'll probably just teleport over there. It's going to take a while to drive over there. I'll just stop that, I think. We can go to the map and just go visit. Here we go. So it's currently got just under 7,000 litres of flour in there, and it's already produced. Oh, it's already produced a pallet of bread and another 400 litres. So there we go. That's our bread in production already. Wow, that was quick. So yeah, there we go. We own the bakery and we are now producing bread. When is the best month to sell the bread? We'll go on to here, bread. December. Ah, so it's coming up as well in the next few months. So that's good. Better than it being July. So yeah, we'll be selling the bread. Hopefully we'll have quite a bit of bread by the time we come to December, and then we'll be able to sell quite a lot. And we can sell it at the small farmers kiosk as well, which I think does give us an extra bonus as well, so that's excellent. Anyway, I think that's probably a good time to end the episode, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.